Should I tell you a lie to suit your soul, or truth that will set you free? But then what is truth? There's your perspective, there's my perspective, there's their perspective, there's yesterday's perspective, today's, and tomorrow. What we know as truth today might actually not be what we thought it was. Welcome to the Circle of Truth. What do we discuss? Life. In general, life with the sole objective of arriving at peace and freedom. Basically, this is seekers having a discussion to arrive at a fulfilled life, a life that is full of joy, bliss, peace, calm, rest. Oh, rest. Yes, rest. For my soul and your soul. This happened to be the first episode, and I'm going to discuss what I've found to be most important in my life, and maybe might be same for you as well. Is to discuss 3 questions. Who are we? Why are we here? And for what? All this experience for what? I tend not to like labels, but if you want to label me, maybe you can call me a Christian mysticist, a spiritual, someone who is spiritual, or a free soul. A free spirit, sorry. Because I learn from everybody, every culture, but I don't bow to anybody or any culture. I find my own path. I allow for things to come in, wisdom to come in, ideas to come in, and then I process them myself and inform mine. In that same vein, I hope that whatever comes from my lips to you is not seen as the truth, but only a perspective. So who are we? The Christians believe we were created by God. The atheists believe we happened by accident. The Asian mystical beliefs believe there's a source, and from that source we all came from. From the Christian perspective, their leader, Jesus Christ, said, I and my Father are one. And he also said, as I am, so are you. What I get from that is that he was telling us he is God. He is like the Father. The Buddhists will tell you, Namaste. And I think that believes I bow to the God in you. They see you as God. I see you as God. That is my personal perspective. And the beauty in that perspective, and that's what I'm going to discuss. See yourself as God. Is that 3 things happen. Number 1, you've come to know that you lack nothing. Number 2, you come to know that you are love. You yourself are love. And thirdly, you have the ability to create the life that you want. I repeat, the life that you want. Remember, if you are a God and I am a God, then you are God over you, I'm God over me. And you cannot come and tell me what to do. So whatever I do, you have to let be. And whatever you do, I have to let be. In that statement is where peace is able to arise. Because it helps you to live and let live. So that's number one. When you come to understand that you are God and God is love, then you also come to know you are never, never without love. You are never without love. A few days ago, I was driving and thinking to myself, and I was just thinking about the person I have become and becoming and I've been. And just was thinking to myself how loving I am and how at certain points in time in my life I would give even the very clothes at the back of my back to another person just to make sure they are warm. And for some reason, just a wish arose from my heart and said, I wish I could find someone who could love me half the way I love people. The light bulb. The love I love people, I want half of it. But the love I love people, where is that coming from? Here. So I never lack it. The reason why we chase for things outside of ourselves is because we forget that they are all here. I was wishing for half from outside what I already have in full inside. On this note, I want to remind you of something. There is nothing you will achieve, attain, gain, no title, no position, no property, nothing will be worth more than what you already have inside you. You are a spirit, yes. But let me put that aside and tell you something. Your eyeball, just your eyeball, how complex it is way complex than a skyscraper. It's actually more valuable than a skyscraper. But we don't know this. We don't place value in these things because we've misconstrued it, if that is the word. The concept of value. Because we've all been taught to value things outside of ourselves. And that's why people are willing to kill a human being, a precious life, take a precious life for worthless things. Know this. And you will have peace. I'm not saying it's bad to look, go out and do business, do this, do that, try and achieve things, build houses, And that brings me to the third point. What is all these for? It's for joy. Life is so we can enjoy ourselves. But from the second point to the third point is this. understand that you are not going to go outside to achieve all these things to bring fulfillment. No, fulfillment comes from within. It is when you understand this that everything else that you do can be done with joy, because at the end of the day, you are only playing everything that you need or are looking for you already have. Look, I've been with homeless people who are way healthier, way happier than a lot of rich people. Because some way, somehow, maybe intuitively, they understand these concepts. I've seen African children run sometimes with tattered clothes and are way happier than people. Of course, I'm looking at it from a distance, but intuitively, I know what is going on. We're wise people, and we know things that we think we know. And we know there's nothing I have told you today that you don't already know. You know that. But we forget all these precious peace that is already within us. Joy, laughter, love, ecstasy. And we begin to look for them on the outside. Our time is up. We've discussed who we are, and I've suggested that we are gods. What's the purpose of this is? And I've suggested it's enjoyment. What is the ultimate objective? We are God Himself, itself, or herself, expressing itself through us. Remember, he, she is expressing itself through me and through you. If He wanted one experience, He would create only one human being. So love yourself enough to allow people, love yourself enough so you can enjoy your gift of freedom enough and allow people to enjoy their freedom. And in that, to conclude, is where your peace, your joy, your laughter, your bliss lies. You cannot save anyone, and it is not your purpose to save anyone. Your purpose is to focus on you. I leave you with this. And I had this, I don't know the source. If I did, I give credit where credit is due. He said, imagine you've come to this world and you've been given only one responsibility. You've been given only one body, only one child to take care of him or her from the beginning of its life to the her life to the end of it. That child is you. You may have other responsibilities that you choose. But if you leave this one behind, unfortunately, for the lack of a better word, you failed. Look after yourself. Love yourself. Enjoy your life. Stay blissful. For you cannot give me or anybody anything unless you have it. Make sure you give yourself the love that you've been told you should give me. Make sure you give yourself the care first that you've been told to give others. Love people, care for people, but love yourself and care for yourself first. Till we meet again, I am you. You are me. We are all one. When you heal, I heal. When I heal, you heal. Let there be peace in us, between us, and among us. Stay blessed.